Hello and welcome back to the Academic Society. Today we're talking about how to live your best life in grad school, or at least your best grad school life. So if you're interested, keep watching this video. If you are new here, I am Toyin, the founder of the Academic Society. I have my PhD in math, I got my dream job as a lecturer at a university, and I also create these videos to help graduate students. So I've noticed a lot that grad students don't have the best time in grad school. I don't think that's a secret. But one of the biggest problems I see is that grad students tend to let grad school happen to them and don't really take charge of their grad school life. So today I'm going to give you 10 visualization prompts to help you visualize your best grad school life, so at least you know what you're striving for. So I saw this quote on Pinterest. It says, "Visualize your highest self and start showing up as her." And so this can go for anyone. Visualize your highest self in grad school and start showing up as that person. And so visualization is really a practice, and it's something that should be done regularly. And it helps you visualize where you want to be, gives you a goal, an aim, something to strive for, because grad school can be very, very overwhelming, and there's a lot of things to do, a lot of moving parts, and it's really hard to focus on what your main goal is. So to do that, it's helpful to keep it top of mind. So people use visualization techniques to give them direction, a goal to aim for. So I think the best way to do this in grad school is to think about your grad school experience and what you want it to be. Not how it is right now, but what you want your grad school experience to be, and actually write it down. So if you have a journal or have some paper, I definitely recommend you get it out now. This is going to be kind of a journal prompt video. And so I'm going to give you 10 questions to ask yourself and to write down answers for, to help you visualize your best grad school life. So if you also want a list of these questions, I'll create a PDF for it and put it in the link in the description of this video, so you can download the questions and use them weekly, monthly, daily, however you want. All right, so let's get started with the first question. Okay, so now in your journal, what I want you to do is first think and reflect, and then write your answers down. So the first thing I want you to think about is, what kind of work do you want to do in grad school? And this is pretty vague, so you can be as specific as you want in your answer. What kind of work do you want to do in grad school? And then think about, how much time do you actually want to be spending on grad school versus your real life, hanging out with friends, taking care of yourself. Make sure you're realistic. You actually do want to get grad school work done, but you can strike a balance that doesn't have to be weighted equally, but some kind of balance that lets you get all the work you need to get done in grad school and actually have time for yourself. All right, so now think about, what kind of friends do you want to have in grad school? So are these friends that are in a different program than you? Do these friends actually go to grad school? Are these your friends, longtime friends from when you were younger? Do you want to be friends with the people in your department, in your cohort? So this is just something to think about, and write down your answer. Also think about, what is your advisor relationship like? Is it a relationship where you're comfortable to reach out to that person all the time? Is it a relationship where you want to be left alone to do your work and check in every now and then? Do you need regular accountability? Do you want it to be very professional? Do you want it to be very laid back, or somewhere in between? So think about what your advisor relationship should be like for you. Another question is to ask yourself is, do you have time for self-care? And if you do, what does that look like? What kind of self-care activities do you want to be participating in grad school? What's going to help you? What's going to refresh you and replenish you so that you can do the work in grad school? How much sleep do you get each night? So if you're living your best grad school life, what time do you go to bed? What time do you wake up? How much sleep are you getting each night during the week while you're working? What kind of food are you eating? Are you preparing your own meals? Are you getting it delivered? Are you eating out? Are you just eating snacks? Is there a certain nutrition that you're trying to reach? Yeah, what kind of food are you eating in your best grad school life? Are you cooking your own food? So my dad really loves to cook, and it's a way for him to relax. When he comes home from work, he loves throwing himself into the kitchen and whipping up an amazing meal. Me, not so much. I like to kind of just rewarm some things or have something pretty much prepared already for me. And so what my dad actually does is when he comes to visit, he cooks me a lot of food and we put it in the freezer. And so I have his home cooked meals throughout the semester. So do you need to set something like that up with your family or whoever? So where do you live in your best grad school life? It doesn't have to be this way now, but just think about it. Where do you want to live in your best grad school life? Do you want to have roommates? If you do have roommates, do you want them to have like regular jobs? Do you want them to also be grad students? Do you want them to be in your program? What is your home environment like? And so finally, what I want you to do as you're visualizing your best grad school life is write down what your best life in grad school will look like. So a day in the life of your best grad school life. So from start to finish, from when you wake up, or maybe when you prepare to go to bed, however you want to think about it, when you wake up to go to bed, what does your day look like? Every single point, step by step. And then you've done it. You visualized your best grad school life. And so the next step is, okay, well, what's one thing I can do to make my life now a little more like my best grad school life? So I hope that you enjoyed this video. It was a little different. I usually give you more strategy, more practical advice, but let me know what you think about the visualization. And also, if you want these questions for yourself, I have a PDF of all these questions and you can download them via the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, you can subscribe to this channel. I create content for grad students in academics. And if you know a friend who's in grad school who this could really help, definitely share this video with them, share this channel with you, and I will talk to you next week. Have a wonderful day. Bye.